All right, my mic wasn't on. So let's try that again. Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? Is D done here? I am the Average Gaming Dad, and we are out here again on Chicago White Sox rebuild. So we had a good stream yesterday, but it was a little bit of a letdown, and we suck again. um, the previous few years, our pitching's been great. We had no offense this year. Our offense has been much improved. But we can't pitch. Even though same group of guys, it's not doing well. And as a person, I tend to be very optimistic and very hopeful. So even though we are 52 and 62, when we look at the division, we're not that far away. We got 2 months. It's basically do or die time. But if we can say win 60% of our games, win 2 out of 3 for the last 2 months, I think we have a shot. I really do. We're only, if you look at the wild card picture, we're only 6.5 games back. Now, 6.5 games in 2 months is a lot, but the Twins were second or first in the division pretty much the whole year, and now they're second to last, right? Who's to say we can't do the opposite of that? So I have almost an indefensible hope, hence the title of this stream, that we can turn it around. So I'll quickly go through. We did make some trades, and I'll show the draft class real quick if you didn't catch yesterday's stream. So we traded away 2 of our highest rated prospects. Jim Slade was a previous top 10 prospect, now ranked around like the 20th in all of baseball, first in our organization. We traded him and Shannon Suggs, who's a little bit closer to MLB ready, both corner outfielders, for third baseman David Fry and reliever of the year last year, Cade Smith. Now, the reason we even thought about this trade was because our future star Villar went down for 6 months with an injury, and he was having kind of a breakout year, an OPS around 760s, like league average, maybe a little bit above league average, but he was kind of having a little bit of a breakout. Already beat his home run total for last year, was drawing more walks, striking out less, right? So we were looking good. And so we went and got David Fry, who can also play first and is having a decent year. And then, like I said, we got reliever of the year who we have closing, Cade Smith, and we'll have team control over him for a couple of years as well. So that works out really well. And then we had our draft picks. Now, it turns out this was actually just a really weak draft overall. There was only a few potential guys, and there was no one really. There was like one guy that was even near like generational, and he was a closing pitcher. So we got Desmond Leonard. 78 potential is not bad. He can hit pretty well. He plays really good defense. Arm accuracy is really weak, but it's not the worst, especially for a corner outfielder. But he's got speed. He can steal bags. So once he gets that bat up, he'll be pretty good, I think. And then I'm actually really excited about, where is he? Mike Diaz here. Only B potential, like right at 80, but 93 stamina. Walk per 9 is his highest rating. And then he has great clutch rating as well. So with runners on bases, he's hopefully not going to give up a ton of hits. And I think he could be a starter sooner than later, although he is 21, but not too bad. And then way down here with only 54 overall is Eric Bergeron, who we got in the last round. And he actually has, elite potential at 94. So we got some things to be excited about. We also got a closer, Adrian Santo, 82 potential, 70 overall. He could be in the bullpen next year as well. So we'll see. We'll see. A decent draft, not a top tier draft, but it just wasn't a great draft class. Now, for my hopes and my dreams, the last game we played was abysmal. We got absolutely shooketh to thine core. We got blanked by the Royals, 0-11. We ended up quick managing like the last few innings because we were getting our ass beat that bad. Jake Eder had one of the worst starts I've ever had playing this game. Only managed to go like 2 1/3 for like 6 runs. It was just not a good game. Everything went the Royals' way. Nothing went our way. But as always, I am optimistic. Smile. So there we are. That's the situation. Let's see if we can string some wins together. We're probably going to play 1 or 2 games each month. We'll start with 1 game here early in the month of August. If we continue to win in simulation, then we'll probably play another one manually and really try and force this one. We have got to take on the Twins. We got to take out Detroit. If we sweep Detroit in one of these series and maybe win the other one, we should easily overtake them and the Twins as well. So let's get to it. I want to take on Detroit early on, and then I want to try and maybe take on Minnesota. Normally, we only do 1 division opponent a month, but we want to win. All right, so like I said, we need to win 2 out of every 3, basically, I think, to have a shot at the playoffs. We do that versus Tampa Bay. On to Cleveland. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. And Game 3 is a dub. Also, AA has been decimated by injuries. All right, back to Miami. They're 49-69. This is a very winnable series for us. AAA injury, Kyle Busch out 1 to 2 months. Okay. A lot of injuries this year. But we win back-to-back games. Now, I think we need to look at the AAA roster and maybe fill in a starter there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's time. Let's go ahead and get Hagen Smith up to AAA. He's at 80 overall. He should definitely be playing AAA ball, I think, at this point. So let's get him in the rotation, maybe for like a maybe Grant Taylor with a 1.6 whip. It's not good. And Owen White has 72 stamina and is pitching really well. So let's get him in there. And there's some relievers in there that we could really look at, like an Owen White as a starter, honestly. He looks pretty good overall. So we might make that move in the offseason, though. But we'll see how he finishes up in AAA. So, all right. We've won every series so far this month. We've done what we needed to do. Now, versus Detroit, we can pitch again with Bryce Wilson, Means, or Cannon. We have not really pitched with Means much because he has pitched so well, but let's go down and fix the AA rotation for AA, which means we probably need to bring up a starter. How about Salvatore Castro? He's going to come up to AA. All right. Another AA injury. Perlander Baroa out 1 to 2 months. He'll go on the 60-day. Okay. So we take game 1 in a big way, 13-8. The bats are hitting. We're getting runs. It's the second time we've scored double-digit runs this week. So let's hop in here. We haven't played much with John Means. We'll be facing off against former A's All-Star Paul Blackburn on the mound. And the lineup looks good. Azokar is actually hitting 333. Maybe we get him in there. for Stone. No, Stone's hitting. We'll leave him. Maybe we bring him off the bench. Montgomery's having an amazing season. All right. Let's lock it in. Let's see if we can get a dub. We need one, especially after getting absolutely pummeled by Kansas City. Get my coffee ready here. And Means going for his 7th straight win. Did not get an all-star nod. It's kind of surprising, given his statistics. See his stats versus on this 6-game winning streak. 53 innings, 23 Ks to just 10 walks, 2 ERA, and a sub-1 whip is elite. All right. And we're going to have to make a decision on Means. He's in, I think, the last year of his deal. Need to get that slider a little bit farther outside the plate. There we go. Easy.
Nope.
But there was also some guys before this, I fired up the stream, we took a look at that we might trade for in the offseason. Some young guys that I really like. They have some particular attributes we're looking for.
Ball.
Was that a ball? I don't know. And this is just really what we've been missing from so many of our starters is just locating well, getting ahead of batters. And that's all you got to do, really. Obviously, some swing and miss helps. But if you can just locate, hit your spot, you're usually going to execute. All right. And Paul Blackburn. Not having the best year, 3.82 ERA and a 1.4 whip. He's pretty old now, right? 34. I think a guy that we can probably... We should expect to get some hits. Not a ton of velocity, but pretty good movement on his pitches. And I mean, that thing is belted. It's high and deep out to right. And it's gone. Oliver. We hit 2 home runs with him in yesterday's stream. Number 9 for the year. And a leadoff home run for the kid. He's having a phenomenal sophomore season here.
All ones the count.
And this looks like the start that we had versus Kansas City, but in reverse. Where Kansas City was just hitting the ball. Just everyone
That's a ball.
was just getting in on the action. Jazz is having a career year.
Hey. Safe. That's a ball. Ball 3.
Okay. Some really close takes, but we get the call on the black.
Hey.
And way behind that cutter.
We got a full count. Ball 4.
We draw a walk.
Down.
All right. So leadoff home run, and then a single and a walk. And Stone Garrett rips this one out on the left, but it's caught on the line. Unable to really do anything there. So the runners do not advance. And our new trade piece, David Fry. And he's going to send one out into left. Maybe we could have run on that with a bad throw, but we weren't going to risk it. But we've seen this a lot from the team. And we might have another one here. That one high, that one deep, and that one is gone. A 3-run shot from Estuary Ruiz. Only his 4th home run of the year, and it's a 3-run shot. Blackburn just offering right down the middle early in the count. And Ruiz makes him pay. Only 43 power, but when you get a perfect,
0-1.
it's not hard to see how that one can go the distance.
That's out.
I would laid awake in bed all night thinking about that Kansas City game. It was just, I don't want to harp on it, but damn. It just, Kansas City made contact with everything and hit it hard. Even pitches outside the zone like that one.
Nope.
We had anything that was off the plate, Kansas City just refused to swing. Really good pitches on the black or even just inside the zone. We couldn't get called for strikes.
Ball. 2-0.
It was a tough day. And I feel like Detroit is maybe getting the some anger from our White Sox lineup after their tough performance. But 2 home runs in a single inning got us up 4-0. Let's see if John Means can continue to do his work. Lots of lefties in this lineup. So you got to think we have the advantage there.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball painted on the black. Another K.
All one's the count.
Doesn't seem like Detroit wants to swing on that first pitch. So
Out.
we feel pretty confident challenging in the zone early on.
Hey.
A little blooper. And that one lands. Torque's going to get on. No, he's not.
Got him. That's an out.
Great play by Stone Garrett and Wright. Takes a good line, fields it cleanly. And Torque goes for 2 and gunned down. No shot.
Ball one.
Seeing Blackburn really well so far. We've been able to lay off those low pitches just below the zone, which is something we tend to be very susceptible to.
Two one.
Little chopper there.
Out.
Inside changeup, executed well. Hard to really do anything with that pitch. Let's see if Ollie can go 2 for 2 today. And he will. Not with the home run this time, but a single. And right now, just everything working for us. As you can see, I'm wearing my Cleveland Browns jersey, and I just got the noti. The Browns have stopped the slide, and we draft Shedeur Sanders. He was listed as one of the most likely candidates to go to the Browns, and we just got him. I don't know if that's just like elite GMing. Did we really know that Shedeur was going to fall to what, the 4th round?
Off the plate. Ball one.
Apparently we did. But Shedeur Sanders is now a Cleveland Brown. Something I thought I'd be saying much earlier in the draft. But let's get locked back in here with baseball. That was a beautiful cutter.
Ball two. 2 ball. 1.
Jazz, can I get a selfie, brother? Come out to the stands. Let's get a picture together. Okay. Okay.
That's a ball.
That's amazing.
Yeah. 3-2.
Good pitch. Blackburn not giving us anything over the heart of the plate in this at-bat.
Aye.
Wow. And Jazz going down, waving at the high cutter.
Aye.
I said Detroit, they just don't really want to
Aye.
seem to want to swing.
0-2.
We got to make that pitch a little bit more competitive to get a swing there, I think. I'm waiting for the text from my wife to let me know that we got Shador. She's been following the draft really closely. And there's another K.
Out. Ball.
All right. That's really the first call that just has not gone our way. And Hampson, he turned out to be a great free agent pickup. Is looking at a Gold Glove at short this year.
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
Let's see if we can get a well-located inside changeup. Tay gets a piece. Lefty slider is vicious. Another victim to John Means. As you see, 7-3 in our last 10. Beat the Tigers and the Guardians. 13 runs apiece in both those games. All we got to do is just get it together, you know? Like,
0-1.
when the pitching is good, we have to pair that with our bats being good. And that's just something that just has not happened a lot this year. Also, I mean, our pitching hasn't really been great many times this year. But it seems like Blackburn has really settled in. He's not really offering much in the heart of the plate anymore.
Ball, that's out.
We just got to make sure that we're laying off on those close pitches.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's a good pitch.
He's out.
And this is looking to be a really good inning so far for Blackburn. Got taken deep in his last at-bat versus Ruiz. What's up, Andrew Banks? Let's hope so. I don't know if you caught yesterday's stream, but we got our ass beat by Kansas City. It was
Ball 1.
probably the worst game of MLB The Show I've ever played. We ended up losing 11-0. And I actually ended up just quick managing the rest of the game because we were getting beat that bad. But thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. And a silent inning for us here. First time without getting a base runner. Blackburn's definitely settled in. He's pitching a lot better than those first couple innings. Gotta have hope, big dude. That's the title of the stream today. Indefensible hope. There's really no reason that I should be hopeful for this team. But I can't help it. I cannot help but be hopeful. We're only 6 games out of the wild card.
Ball 1.
We've seen some teams that were at the very top of the division earlier in the year falling. We can climb our way back up. We really just need our starting pitching to settle in and get a lot more production.
You're out.
Wow, close play at the plate.
Hey.
And there's so many lefties in this Detroit lineup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
We definitely have the advantage here with Means. And another K. I know. It's so weird. I always feel super confident pitching lefty-lefty, but I never get that same... I never feel that same confidence pitching righty-righty for some reason.
Hey.
Maybe that's just a me thing. Same thing when I'm hitting. I always feel like I hit better with lefties than I do righties.
3.
And another K for Means. He might end the day with double-digit strikeouts at this rate. And there we are, bottom of the division. But you see, there's almost nothing between us and that 2 spot. Just 6 games between us, only 4 games between 3rd place.
Ball, that's low.
If we can just get our starting pitching to perform a little bit better. As Rengifo's got a little gap around to right. Casually trotting into second base. As someone who is right-handed, hitting with lefty versus right is way easier than righty-righty. Yeah, I would agree with that. And Blackburn's day is done. Skipper coming out to the mound. Pulling the old righty. Sorry, bud. And now we will see Cater Montero. Only a 2-14 record. Has pitched 109 innings with a 6.85 ERA. .46 home run per 9.
Ball 1.
That looks pretty juicy to me. We've already hit 2 home runs in this game. Would love to see another one or 2.
1 strike. Hey.
Not going to get a home run swinging like that, though.
2 strikes.
3 well-located pitches by Montero.
That's ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Oh, and a pass ball. Rengifo's going to get to third easily. Yep, starting to get the texts from my friends. The Browns just drafted Shadeur. My friends are texting me, talking, hyping us up. Easy take for Teal. All right, Colson. Having a breakout year, a huge year. hitting .356 with runners in scoring position. Two good fastballs.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
There we go. That one rifled into right. That'll score 1. This is really what what the team needed. Just some nice, easy batting practice. Getting off-speed pitches right down the middle of the plate. Oh, get up and run. Get up and run. And Ollie adds another hit to his line. He's 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 singles. Garrett Hampson going to fly out. We're not going to send the runner. Just a little bit behind on 93 up. All right, Jazz.
Ball.
Good opportunity to continue his great year. Has already, I think, less than 10 homers away from having a career high this year.
That's in. Ball 2.
That one hit pretty hard and deep, but that's going to be caught. Again, we will not send the runner. That was another thing in yesterday's stream that was a common theme. We got thrown out. I'm trying to advance an extra base, I think like 3 or 4 times in our games yesterday.
1-0.
Had a good pitch there.
He's out.
But hey, we get another couple runs. The lead's up to 6. Means is only at 46 pitches here in the 5th. Be nice if we could get some faster outs, some 1-2 pitch outs. Right on cue.
He's out. Inside ball. No, that's foul.
All right. Another quick 3 pitch out. In some regards, it's like almost better than getting a ton of strikeouts. Because you can just go so much deeper into games. Torque actually ripped one in his first or second at bat, but went for 2 and got gunned down by Stone.
Inside.
Let's bring that slider a little bit farther inside if we can.
Ball, that's it.
Wow, really close take. There we go. Another clean inning for Means. Another opportunity for us to extend the lead. I feel really calm really serene right now. Got a comfortable lead. We're pitching well. Good pitch. Really good pitch there, too. Just 3 absolute dots. Fastball is painted on the black. And David Fry goes down.
Counts 1-0. Nope, inside, ball 2. That's ball 3.
All right. I mean, Ruiz, he's got speed and can steal bags. We might take the next 2 pitches.
Yeah!
Let's see what we get here. 3-1.
Ball!
There we go.
Extra base. Ball 1, no strikes. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Okay. We're going to send...
Hey,
There we go.
he made it.
Easy steal. We had a pitch to take. Now we got a runner in scoring position. Oh, Montero's completely out of energy.
Hands full.
And Ruiz is going to steal third. Sixteenth stolen base, which is nothing for him. He could easily have 30 stolen bags. Woo! Woo! Rengifo wanted all of that one. And a little blooper to center. I think we can run on this, though.
On the tag.
And he's out. What a play. Let's watch that one again. I think, honestly, just a better play from the catcher than it was the throw. But the throw up to third base line, which is kind of where you want it. But yeah, he just, I don't know. I think actually that was maybe a missed call. But maybe he just snagged the back foot.
Hey.
And now only 58 pitches. We're up 6 runs. I think this is where we're just going to be really challenging these Detroit hitters. That one hit pretty hard, but we got good speed in the outfield. No problem for Ruiz.
Hey. Ball, that's out. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Give me another K here, Tate. What do you say? There we go. Another quick, clean inning for Means. He's only given up 1 hit so far. Wish I could say that for all of our pitchers. And they still have Montero out there. They're basically just like, just throw the ball. We've lost. I think they're throwing the white flag. Surely, though, giving up a leadoff runner, they're going to pull him. Nope. Okay. That's going to be an out. Unfortunate. We got to pitch the hit. Just couldn't time it up. Ollie, 3 for 3 with a home run, 2 singles.
That's a ball.
That one sent out to dead center. Yeah, they are just wearing Montero into the ground right now.
Hey!
Will they pull him now with 2 runners on? No.
Nope. 1-0.
Jazz 0 for 2 with a walk. And a strikeout. Of all of our hitters that could take Montero deep, it would probably be Jazz. Righty. Has that really low home run per 9 rating. Maybe could have done it there, but way out in front of the changeup.
3-2. That's ball 4.
He's going to draw another walk. Now, bases loaded for Stone and Garrett. It has been a long time since I have hit a grand slam in MLB The Show. Unbelievable. Fastball right down the middle, and we whiff.
Ball, that's just out. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
Got a pitch. But it is just a fly out. We leave 3 stranded. Montero gets out of the jam.
That's out.
It's an absurd take, but a good one. There we go.
Out.
Cole Keith goes down again. 9th strikeout. Jace Young, maybe a cousin or brother of Bryce Young, or is it Bryce Young? For the Rangers. Josh Young. Josh and Jace Young, are they related? But Means has been unreal. There's strikeout number 10. 7 complete innings of one-hit baseball from John Means. This really tickles my pickle, if I do say so myself. Take me out to the crowd. 7th inning stretch, and we finally are going to see a new pitcher, Bo Brisky. Now, I feel like I remember facing Bo in previous games. He's actually not that bad. David Fry's going to offer at a fastball right down the middle. Is that one going to land? I don't think so. 2 pitches, 2 outs, 2 fastballs right down the middle. Not our best swing. That was a very fast 1-2-3 inning for Brisky. Would love to see John Means get a complete game shutout here. I think we just keep rifling fastballs. Just stay ahead in the count. Keep abusing this lefty-lefty matchups that we get.
Ball.
That's fine.
Out. Nope. Ball 1.
John Means getting tired. 77 pitches. But only 1 out away from getting into the 9th. Like I said, you just got to get ahead of these guys. Force them to swing the bat. And just kind of rely on our defense to make some plays. Strikeout number 11. What a day for Means. We're going to give him the bump for the 9th and see if he can get this complete game shutout. Absolutely dominating performance. But I would like to not be done yet. Offensively. And right on cue. Kyle Teal with a leadoff single. I don't know what I thought we were looking at there. But a fastball taken for strike 2.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Ah, that's going to be a double play.
He's out. Oh.
It do be like that. That is what a sinker's supposed to do.
Hey. 0-1.
Ollie having a monster game, 3 for 4, a home run, 2 singles.
That's a ball.
Great take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nope, that's a ball.
Elite take. Ollie knows the strike zone.
Count is 3 and 2.
Wow. And just whiffs on the fastball. I feel like we timed that one up okay. But Brisky putting us down. And now, can John Means finish this one out? 8 runs, allowing 1 hit, no walks, 11 Ks. And he finally gives up his second base runner. At this point, though, we're not scared at all of this lineup. All right, we don't get the double play. Let's wrap this one up. We have absolutely abused Cole Keith today. He's not going to do anything here. Great win to start off the stream today. Maybe I should be hopeful. I should not be hopeful. We are the White Sox after all. We'll find... We love to find a way to blow it, but what a great day. 11 hits, 6 runs. A complete game shutout from John Means on the mound. I couldn't ask really for anything more out of our first game today. John Means, of course, does win player of the games. No walks, only 2 hits, 11 Ks. Beautiful pitching performance. Ruiz goes 1 for 3 with a homer. Ollie goes 3 for 5 with a homer. Rengifo 2 for 4. And Kyle Teal as well, 2 for 3. We beat the shit out of Blackburn. 5 earned and 3. It looks like I started pitching as of late. All right. We've won 4 in a row. Make that 5. We sweep Detroit. We are only 4 games away from 500. And we have a 4-game series against the Angels, who are almost 20 games below 500. And we got a big moment here. Cade Smith has allowed a hit and 2 walks with 1 K. Top of the 9th, bases juiced. And arguably, these kind of situations is what has blown us the season. And our first time pitching with newly acquired reliever Cade Smith. They're running. Azakar with the throw home. And that is going to be a sacrifice fly. I mean, we played that honestly as well as we could have. We got a good throw home.
1-1.
Oh my God, they're going to get another one. It's going to be a blown save, I think, for Cade Smith. I mean, we came in after giving up, a hit And a walk, 2 walks.
Ball. 2-2.
But we get out of it here, but 2 runs given up. It's going to be tough. Let's see what we can do here. Facing Felix Bautista.
Ball. No, that's down. Ball. Heck one. Yeah.
Wow.
2-2.
Just blown past us. 98 right down the middle.
Ball. Count is full. Hit 3. Hey. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Bautista is a tough customer.
No, that's down. Ball.
He's just pitching everything down. So everything kind of looks the same. There we go, though. Got good wood on that one, but straight out to center.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
All we need is a bloop and a blast, and this game is tied. There's our bloop. There's our bloop. Now all we need is a blast. Late on 100, but just kind of fillets it out there into right.
1-0.
Damn, son. 100 painted inside. Oh, that one's going to get through. Ruiz is going for home. The throw to the plate does not go to the plate. Not a particularly well hit ball, but Ruiz has great speed. And he's able to get second to home. Would have liked that call to go the other way. That one driven out to right. High and deep. And caught on the warning track. Blown save for Cade Smith. Two walks, 2 hits, and 2 earned. And that's where we just got to get better. We have our opportunity to win games late, and we're just not capitalizing on that. Good effort to try and come back. We get 1 across, but unable to do anything after that. And another high leverage situation here. Bottom of the 10th. Angels playing us close.
That's a ball.
Got our ghost runner on second. And Azucar's really not the guy we want in this spot. Only 47 clutch. We just need to at least advance the runner here. And this looks like a player lock moment. I don't know why. Good take. And we go down swinging at one in the dirt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stone Garrett walks us off in the bottom of the 11th. Let him know, big man. Okay. Okay. Got a little momentum going here. Cade Smith gets the win this time. Goes 3 innings with 2 Ks. No hits, no earned. Much better performance out of the guy that we were hoping for. Okay. So, you know, we would hope to take 3 out of those 4, I think, at least versus LA, but we draw even. We're going to play Minnesota down here at home. What do we got here? Oliver on a 10-game hit streak. We're already up 5. We're not going to play this moment. We're just looking for those high leverage situations, so we'll simulate. Jose Azocar, torn finger ligament. Another multi-month injury. Unbelievable, man. Where do we see injuries? There we go. Let's see. So many multi-month injuries here. Do we have another outfielder to bring up? I mean, we've used Deloach off and on. He has 3 options. We'll bring him up. And Merced, our 2nd round pick last year's draft, is raking in AA, so we'll get him up to AAA to take Deloach's spot. And let's have him play for Terrell Tatum. And do we need to alter lineups? No, but our entire lineup is raking right now. How's our pitching doing? Means is on fire. Thorpe is on fire. Cannon's ice cold. I don't think we move Eder back into that spot, though. Gotta alter the AA lineups. What are we missing? Right, because we moved. All right, so another young guy's going to get his opportunity, Antone Perez. Okay, we rattled off 4 in a row. We sweep Minnesota. The hope is real, my friends. The hope is real. We are now 1 game away from second in the division. We are 1 game away from a 500 record for the first time in this rebuild. We have back-to-back series versus division opponents. An opportunity here to seal the deal. Cade Smith on the bump. We're up by 1 in the bottom of the 11th. Opportunity to win the game and get a save. Our on base is now 3rd in the league.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
It's got to be the splitter here, right? Beautiful. Sit down.
Hey! 0-1. Ball, that's inside.
Oh, man. They're going to send the runner home. Oh, my God. They're going to score, man. We are just constantly the victim of bloop singles. Fastball out of the zone.
Ball, that's in. Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's going to end it. But damage done. It's going to be a hold. We're going to play out these moments, I think. Brad Pinto.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 0-2.
Okay. Wow. Stone Garrett. 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 whiffs. 97 coming in real fast. Not going to be able to run on this. Where's our bloop singles, man? Good timing, fastball up. Colson's had a great year. We pull an inside fastball, but just don't hit it well. I mean, we just get grooved fastballs and we just can't do anything with it. 1. It's another bad throw from Ruiz.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Where's the Deech? Oh, they're going to... Oh my God, dude. Kyle Teal, what are you doing behind the plate, man? I mean, that's just kind of the game. He has that slow-ass animation, and before he can even grab it, they get us on a walk-off suicide squeeze bunt. Oh my God, that's really frustrating. A bloop single to score 1. And then a bunt. Another opportunity for Cade Smith. I really thought that he would come in and just be absolutely dominant. He was having a good year. They're going to go with a bunt again.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball.
Give me a swing and miss, please. We got to get that sweeper outside the zone.
3-2.
I don't necessarily trust the splitter, but it works. We go off speed and we get Austin Martin. One more out for the save. Let's go.
Nope. That's inside.
Blown save. Jesus Christ, man. How many times is this going to happen to us? Obviously, we just grooved a fastball there. Definitely missed our spot, but... Five blown saves. All right, so we get swept by Detroit. That sucks. We did not need that. All right. I think we're going to play with Noah Schultz here. Division opponent. We really need a bounce back after that. Some really tough games in there. Lineup's getting a little cold. Let's see. Let's get Alec Thomas in there at DH. division's so close. We're down to our last, like, 5 weeks of the season. We've had a couple good runs. Getting swept, though, in that last series is absolutely brutal. We need a big win here.
All one's the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. Ball 2.
Need Rengifo to make a better play there. I think he could have gotten to that one.
Ball, that's inside. Inside, ball 2. Three and 2.
There we go. Can't catch up to 91. Another single. Okay. So we leave a couple runners stranded. All right, off to a strong start. There's our bloop singles. More of those, please. I'm tired of them happening to us. These weak hit balls seem to land for every other team. Wow.
0-1.
Way out in front of that cutter.
One ball, 2 strikes.
What else does he have? A splitter?
Nope, that's a ball.
Great take.
Count's full.
Okay. Could have been ball 4. Oh! But it's going to be a hit. Another little blooper. It's painful when it happens to us, but we love to see it when it happens for us. I mean, that's just a dot.
Ball one. One ball, two strikes to count. Two to count.
All fastballs so far. And then out in front of the splitter, I guess. Yep, too early. Get down. All right, so we get our two little bloop singles and then nothing more. I mean, not every game we're going to have like we did in that first game versus Detroit.
Ball one. 1-1.
Damn. 19th home run of the year for Byron Buxton. Just pulls the slider inside. I don't think that was actually located particularly poorly. It was not. That's just better hitting. You tell him, Brick. Finally get a lefty-lefty matchup here.
One ball, one strike.
Jake Bowers wants nothing to do with the slider away.
Ball three.
At least with Schultz, one thing, kind of like John Means, he's got a fastball that we can reliably locate. Arguably not located well there, but another example of good bad ball hitting.
That's a ball.
Change up, bottom of the zone. Go Ruiz. Go Ruiz. Okay. And Schultz just doesn't really have the velocity really to challenge up in the zone like that, but we can't just... We got to be at least a little unpredictable.
Oh, two is the count.
I mean, look where that ball is at. That's not bad pitching. Finally. So 2 innings, 2 base runners, but we do allow the solo shot from Byron. Just a little bop, and that thing's gone. Pitches like that we got to lay off of. For whatever reason, game one, we were seeing Blackburn's pitches eloquently.
Ball one.
But here versus Kramer, maybe a little bit more break, a little bit more velo.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's also just pitching really well.
Aye.
I stand by that take, but just does catch the zone.
Ball that's outside. Yeah.
Wow.
He's out.
What a play.
Ball one, no strikes.
I mean, this is quite the pitch mix from Kramer.
Ball two.
Just a variety of different fastballs moving in different directions.
Aye.
Got one to hit. Ugh.
Ball one. Aye.
I mean, all we can really do is just continue to try to execute on our pitches. The back foot slider has not been working. Let's see if we can go front door.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Wow. Another single. Hasn't hurt us too bad so far.
Runner.
Oh my goodness. They get the hit and run. But they're not going to go for 3. But just another single. I mean, the thing is Schultz is executing his pitch.
Ball.
He's executing his pitches.
Ball.
We're just getting a little unlucky.
Aye.
Oh my God. Stone with the throw home.
Now he's safe.
Bro. Just these little dribblers, man. Getting killed by singles.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, at least this one's not going to be a home run. They do advance the runner, but we have an opportunity for a double play that we can get out of this one. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. I'm still not even mad about Schultz's performance thus far. just arguably have just gotten really unlucky.
0-2. 3.
Get a punchy to finish it out, but we just really need to get some hits. We need to get some base runners on. That's Kramer. Yeah, I mean, he's got decent enough ratings.
Ball.
But we got to be ready for pitches like that.
Ball, that's up there.
And we got to do better when we have good timing.
Aye.
Oh my God, dude. Two fastballs early on one, late on the other.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts full.
Great take. Line out. Great at bat. Good swing on a good pitch. Oh! We'll take that. Oh my God. Unlucky.
Ball 1.
What? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I know they can't all go our way, but holy hell.
Aye.
There we go.
Got him. Ball inside.
And we get a good defensive play from our first baseman. Okay. Much better inning. We finally don't allow any base runners. We saw Kramer really well in the last inning.
0-1.
Get through. There we go. We're not rolling over. I think that's the first time we've seen a curveball today.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that pitch is out.
Okay.
Ball 4.
All right. Good patient at bat. We get a nice call from Blue. He just doesn't seem to want to give strikes in the top of the zone, so we just kind of keep that back in mind. Ruiz, though, 96 clutch. This is exactly the guy you want in this situation.
All 1's the count.
Tough swing there.
Nope. Ball, that's inside.
Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. It's got a little jumpy. Oh, but that one's driven out to the gap. High and deep. Off the wall. 1 run scores. Runner coming home. Throw at the plate. Not in time. Ruiz with a 2-run double. We're back in this one. Let's go. Oh, Renivo! We're just so early on 86. Okay. There's a blooper. The runner home. Play at the plate. Not in time. Game tied. Let's go. 3 in the 4th with no outs. Our luck is changing.
Yep, that ball went out.
Kramer still has a lot of confidence. How? Oh, Blue. Seen some questionable calls from the umpire behind the plate today.
1 strike.
But that's baseball, right?
That's ball 3.
Oh, okay.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, arguably 4 balls right there, but... Woo, Kyle Teal. Would have loved to get on that one. Just a little late.
Ball 4, pitch to go.
That's a really tough take. But we get the call. Another one. If we can time up this cutter, he's left it up a little bit. We can get on one for sure. That one hit pretty hard. We can run on this though. Maybe we can't. Son of a bitch.
No. Hey.
What? How in the world was he safe on this? I mean, look at this distance. How do you not get the tag here? He just misses him. He just missed him. Just scoops over his hand.
Ball, that's just out.
Shocking defensive play. I think we're going to try it again, though. There it is. Kalaz out and right has got the gunny. But 4 in the 4th. Arguably, we got a little lucky, but sometimes it's just what you need.
Ball, that's inside.
All right, inning over, but a good inning. Good at-bats, patient at-bats. We got a little bit of luck, and we got 4 across. Okay. The hope. Indefensible hope.
Hey,
Nice. Okay.
0-1.
Oh, that's not good. Ruiz makes the play.
That's a ball. That's in. Ball 2. Hey. Hey. 2-2 count.
Can we get another changeup?
We got a full count.
Okay. Nice. Whew. Swinging at ball 4, we'll take that. 4K so far. Doesn't feel like it, that's for sure. But we'll take it.
Yeah. Ball 1. Hey.
Come on.
Ball, that's out.
Just no one wants anything to do with this outside slider. What about the sweeper? Okay. Get a ground ball.
Oh.
We get a solid inning from Schultz. We get a K. A fly out deep in the center left. But a 1-2-3 inning for Schultz nonetheless. And our first pitching change of the game, Eberson Castellano. 7.69 ERA. Righties are hitting .325 against him. Mid-90s fastball for Jazz is just, give me one.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Ball 1.
That release point is going to catch us for sure.
Inside ball.
He throws it from right up top. So on those down pitches, it is really hard to judge where those are going to land. But we know where that one's going. Over the wall. We'll take that. All right. All right. Jazz is going to score easily. RBI single for Stone. I mean, that one was just grooved. You got to swing at that.
Nope, that's a ball.
Probably need to be taken there.
Runner. 2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, free base for Stone. Gets the steal, and the pitch is in the dirt, so he just walks into second. And that gives Ruiz a clutch rating, and his clutch rating is very high. 97 clutch. Come on, let's build on this lead. And it's a little bloop single. Stone rounds third, headed for home. They just go to the cutoff man. Ruiz stays at first. An RBI single, playing a little small ball, we'll take it. Out in front of that fastball inside.
No, he's safe.
And obviously they're worried. I think we steal here.
That's a ball.
Get a bad throw from the catcher. That's fine. 21st stolen base of the year for Ruiz. If we can get his discipline's gone up a lot, his on bases up a lot.
Ball.
He's a guy that probably next year we feel really good about keeping him in center full time, righties and lefties. Got one to hit there. Hit it pretty hard, 97 off the bat.
Hey! Hey! No
Late
ball.
and 94 up. And I mean, that's just a dot. Good pitch, but we get another couple runs across. Got a 3-run lead. Still got Schultz in the game, but he's getting tired, so I think we can feel confident going to the pin. Get Gibbet up. Let's get Penn up. He went.
Did he go?
Now let's see if we can get him up and in. There it is.
Hey! 0-1. All 1.
We just can't get anything on the slider. We haven't really tried the sweeper much, but
Nope. Outside.
Oh, God. Go, Teal, go. Only 40 speed. You can make it. There we go. Whew. Not exactly where you want the sweeper. Let's get out away from the plate.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they just don't want to offer at it. Finally, we get a swing on the slider away. All right, so Schultz gets through 6. Does allow 3, but it's not the worst. And now it's time for our pin to come in and hopefully not get shelled.
That's out.
Oh, that one's gone. Oh, it's not gone. Ball's just short of the wall. 98 off the bat on a line. But I think I did actually see, yeah, there's a 9-mile-an-hour wind coming out of right field. So, otherwise, I think that one's 100%
No, he's in there safe.
a home run. So, a little unlucky. Weather playing a factor here. That slider from that release position is really, really good. Get a fastball to hit, but can't drive it.
All 1's the count.
Damn.
Ball.
I don't know why, but I just feel on timing-based hittings, the high fastballs,
He's safe.
just so hard to make contact.
Nope. Outside.
It's all right. We got a pitch to take.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4.
Great take. Sometimes you just have to take a strike to get to a walk. Come on, Jazz, blow this one open.
That's outside.
3 homers in his last 10 games. This would be an ideal spot for one. Put this game out of reach.
2-0.
That one's barreled, but got one to swing at, but that wind is brutal. That would have had to have probably been like 110 off the bat to take it to dead center.
That's a ball.
MVP chance for Stone Garrett.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two well-located pitches.
Ball, that's out.
We got our pitch. We waited for him. We got it. Just couldn't do anything with it. All right. Still have a 3-run lead, though. Gibbet with the most awkward body shape you've ever seen. And 9-1-2 coming up.
Nope, that's inside.
When in doubt, just throw a cutter in on the hands. Get a lot of weak contact there.
All 1.
Especially at 93.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Oh, Renifo. Okay. I thought that one was a little bit like higher and deeper, but just a little blooper. Yep.
He's safe.
That's the only bad part of a cutter, is that if you leave it out over the plate too much like that, they tend to get hit really hard.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Oh, God. Got a little lucky there, but we'll take that. Gibbets gets through the 6th. And David Bednar, how old is he now? 33? Throws absolute gas. And gets absolutely shelled. High and deep into right. At the track. And caught. If it weren't for that 9-mile-an-hour wind coming out of right, I think that's 2 home runs that we just did not get. But Ruiz is going to belt one out there on a line. Still not fielded. Ruiz having a day. Another double for him. Woo! Really close play at the plate.
Too high. Ball. Ball.
Sometimes I almost like seeing 100 if you just get consistent fastballs. Because we're often, like, when we see pitchers that are throwing like 93, like the low to mid 90s, we're often out in front. Once we see like 97 to 100, we time it up a lot better.
2 balls.
Foul tip on that curveball. I mean, Renifo, brother.
Count is 3.
That one's got to get barreled. Popped up. I think we're a little late on that one. Nope. just late, but it does say good timing. That was a pitch. Didn't recognize it.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball, that's in.
But sometimes taking a strike or two will get you the exact pitch you want. Let's see what we get here at a 2-2 count.
Full count.
Close take. Oh, there it is. There it is. Just over the grab of Jonathan India. And Kyle Teal just barreled that curveball left up. Woo, Alec Thomas. Splitter left way up. Can't do anything with it. Back-to-back good timing swings. Bednar is playing a dangerous game. But it works for him. He's going to get out of it. But not without giving up one. The lead extends. We got Gibbet coming in for his second inning of work. Let's make sure we don't leave this to a save situation because we have not been good in that spot this year. Even making a trade for an elite closer, and he just hasn't done well either. I don't know if it's just a curse of, you know, playing in a hitter-friendly ballpark. But it's been tough for the back end of our bullpen this year. Carito, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Today's Saturday, right? Hope you're having a great Saturday.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Beautiful. There we go. All right, 2 innings of work for Gibbet. Not a safe situation. Looks like righty's probably definitely the play. So let's get old man Murph in there. And now we got... Doesn't matter who we got. Ollie rifles one out into left. Should be an easy double. Misawisks? Wixie? How in the world do you pronounce that name? We'll just call him Tony. Tony's getting shelled. That one's gone. Oh my God. Just a foot away from a home run. Two swings, two doubles, two perfect perfects. Three swings, three perfect perfects, three doubles, two runs. Let's go.
Ball one.
Feels really good. Oh! Speaking of feeling good, that feels real good. Let them know. We've seen multiple hits hit the wall, bounce just short of the wall, but that one is gone. 4 batters, 4 extra base hits, and a round tripper for Stone Garrett. A no-doubter. And the Twins are going to pull Tony Miskowski. That is a tough inning for that reliever. Just kept grooving cutters right down the middle.
Hey. 0-1.
And we have an 8-run lead. Oh, man. Migraine 2 days in a row? I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Glad you're getting some rest. Now I feel bad for yelling about that home run. I'm not trying to make your migraine even worse, but I do wish you a speedy recovery, sir.
Out.
Okay. Either way, I do appreciate you being here.
Ball one.
Hopefully some Tylenol or something will help you out. I don't know if I've ever had a migraine, but I've never heard any good things about having them, so I'm sure that's tough. Especially for 2 days, man.
2-2 to count. Count full. Three.
Tough swing. All right, but we're going to keep it going anyway. Renifo takes a rip at 99 up in the zone. Hits it right back up the middle. And that will be it. Kyle Teal grounds out. But big damage. Got a new Beyblade waiting to come in the mail. Okay. Sure, that's exciting. Do those like
Hey.
Like, I know you lock them in, right? They spin, you battle them or something like that. Are there ones that, like, are they shaped differently? Are there ones that are better than others? I'm just not. Don't know much about the Beyblade game.
Ball one.
Okay.
Hey! Ball two.
Strikeout for Murph.
Nope.
Tough call on that one. But obviously, big lead here. We're not worried too much. Nice. Back-to-back Ks. Beyblades, you have attack type, defense type, and stamina type. Now back in Metal Series, they have blanket type. Interesting. Okay. Well, I hope the one that you get today is a good one.
Ball one. 1-1.
And the Twins down to their last out. And 3 Ks in a row for Murph to wrap this one up. Another really solid win. Had some heartbreaking moments in that series versus Detroit. Ended up getting swept in a 4-game series, but bouncing back in a big way. Trying to climb this division late. Trying to put ourselves in position. And getting a little Beyblade education from Carito. All right, we finished the sweep. How we looking? Okay. Look at this. Look at this. The hope is real. We are 1 game away from 500. Obviously, there's no shot we get the Royals, but we are now just 2.5 games away from a wild card spot for the first time in this rebuild. And that is definitely something to feel really good about. We were 6 games back at the start of the month. We got Seattle, who's 85-51. This is going to be a really tough series. Let's see how we do. Win the first 2. And we're down by 1 in the bottom of the 9th, no outs. A chance to complete the sweep. Our team ERA is now down to a 3.88. Pitching coming on really late. And we finally have offense. The pitching's getting it together. We're finally putting all the pieces together. Matt Brash. Slider. 4-seamer up to triple digits. And we're just late on 99 down the middle.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It looks like Ruiz is on first. So we could get a steal here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
But with a pitcher that throws 100, it is tough to steal on that. Good timing on 99. Maybe should have laid off that one, hoping for a generous call. But the front door slider doesn't catch the zone. Kyle Teal having a great season. It's all right. Really don't want to swing at anything low if we can. Don't need any ground ball, all double plays. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Really close take. We were behind on that. Yep, just could not get back up to 99. Oh, yes! It's a walk-off! 3-run homer! Carito, I'm really sorry about your migraine, but I'm so hyped I gotta yell. Let's go, baby! We get the sweep with a walk-off homer from Colson Montgomery. Getting mobbed at home plate. Bop! An absolute piss missile. Okay. Eder gets the win, pitching 4 2/3 out of the pen. Who started this game? Drew Thorpe goes 4 1/3, 6 hits, allows 3 earned, and then Eder comes in and pitches the rest of the game, only giving up 1. And we walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, okay. So the different Beyblades spin different ways. That's interesting. Okay. Well, look at this month of baseball. That is a lot of green W's right there. It was looking a little dire after a bad sweep from Detroit. But for the first time in 4 years, we are above 500 heading into the last month of the year. Feels really good. All right, now we have September call-ups. And all right, so we got to fill 2 spaces on the roster. Hagen Smith is getting absolutely shelled in AAA. It's tough. Jerpy, not having a great time either. Could look to bring up like an Owen White. He's pitching really well in AAA. Really, really well. He is 28, so if he's going to see some time at the big league level, you got to think it would be sooner than later. Gonzalez started the year up at the majors and just kept getting absolutely cooked. Is pitching really well in AAA, but he's 32. It would be nice to have another lefty in the pen. But Owen White, that hit per 9 is skyrocketing. Has only allowed 56 hits in 80 and 2/3 innings, only 3 home runs. I mean, he's pitching well. Let's go ahead and move him up to the major league roster. Add another bullpen arm. And then position players, I really don't know. It'll probably be Brian Ramos, just because he's shown plenty of consistency at the AAA level. OPS at 786 and hit fairly well, like just a little bit below average, but would be another good infielder to have. It'll probably be him. Scotty Salas. "20 home runs in his Double-A year. Yeah. Luis Lara at least is a defensive option, hitting the ball reasonably well. But I think we bring Brian Ramos back up. And let's bring Scotty up to the AAA level. He's definitely earned it. Our Double-A squad is completely wiped because of injuries. So let's give them. We'll bring Sprinkle out of Single-A. Art Harrington will bring up to the Double-A level, along with Shane Smith. And that will probably be it. We don't need to adjust the lineups or anything. So our bullpen is super full. Got plenty of arms, but only one lefty. 2 lefties, if you count Eder, who somehow keeps progressing, even though he's pitched terribly. I mean, we need at least one lefty arm in there. All right, now we just need one more solid month of baseball. We played 2 division opponents last month, so I think after getting absolutely bamboozled and flummoxed, beat down, and beat up by KC in our last stream, I think we got to go and get some revenge. So we'll play a game there. We'll see how we simulate, and then maybe play a game versus the Rangers or Seattle down here. All right, here we go. We're now just a game and a half away from a playoff berth for the first time. Another strong month of baseball, and we will be in the playoffs. All right, and we start off losing the series versus Cleveland. Saw some lineup changes, so I just want to make sure everyone's in the right place because the game likes to move people around where I don't want them. But it looks like we're still good. All right, so Kansas City, we can pitch with Cannon, we can pitch with Thorpe, Schultz, or Wilson. I think out of all these, the only one we haven't pitched with a lot this year is Jonathan Cannon. So we'll hop in here in game one, see if we can win back-to-back games, and take game one of the series versus Kansas City. This is going to be a really, really important series for us. If we can win 3 of 4, that definitely puts us on the right track. Oh my God, Garrett Hampson just can't hit lefties this year. Unfortunate. But luckily we're facing a righty today. And I think we'll leave him in, even though he is really tired. We need our best guys in the lineup. Let's go. Damn, that's an ugly looking dude. All right, catch up on this message here. When you were a kid, you got lucky, got your hands on a Lightning L Drago, and it was a normal box. Had Forbidden Bay on window part of box. You only had 2 or 4% chance to find it. So that's a good pull then. That's awesome. All right. So luckily we do not have to face Kansas City's ace. Instead, we will face Simeon Woods Richardson. 3.4 ERA in 151 innings. Got a 4-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a curve.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
I thought in that last game we played versus the Twins, we had some really good at-bats. And we took some strikes. But it ended up working out for us. Let's go ahead and challenge it. I don't think he was safe, but he was not. And so far, Woods Richardson, that's the second fastball we've seen just rip down the middle.
1-1.
Pitches like that, we got to lay off of Garrett Hampson. Need to be more selective.
Aye. 0-1.
Finish him.
I love that. The Mortal Kombat.
Ball.
Finish him.
Hard crease.
Wow. Okay. So tough at bats. Not our best ones. With Cannon, he's got super high hit per 9 rating and a sinker to induce ground balls, so you just throw them. It's really not too magical. Thing with KC though, they have a ton of speed. Like a ton of speed.
No.
Tough call from Blue there.
He's out.
One thing we can do is leave that sinker up that high. That is a good way to get absolutely shelled. That one getting past... Oh, throw the ball. Getting past Jazz at the hot corner.
Ball one.
And so far, just nothing but sinkers. But I think it's going to get us out of it. No, it's not. Oliver sucks. Ground rule double.
Here. Ball. Yes.
All right. We give up one. Little blooper from Bobby Witt and then Michael Garcia. Bouncing one over the wall somehow. That happens. Let's see if we can get some better at-bats here, though. Not a good first inning. But Stone Garrett wants to put good wood on it. It's a good swing. Can't be mad at it. David Fry, one homer away from 100 on his career. Offers at the high fastball.
Ball one.
Fighting off the slider, hanging in there. 1-2 count. I don't know what it is about that high fastball. But we go down again.
No.
I think part of it's just because I like where I'm sitting, those fastballs look like they're eye level. So I think they're in the zone, but got to be a little bit better.
2-2. Full count.
Good take.
Ball four. Take your base.
There we go. Really close take, but I like it.
He's safe.
Oh, man, that was a pitch. Renifo pops up, though.
Ball. 1-0. That's inside. Ball two.
The one thing I would like to see with Cannon, though, is a little bit more control, obviously. I feel like we're in a position where we just have to challenge in the zone.
Yep. 3 balls. 1 strike.
We do have a fastball at 97, which we try and utilize, but
Oi.
also don't want to groove one. Switch it up with a changeup. Just makes contact. Climb the ladder with the fastball. Ooh. That'll be a double from Michael Massey. This is why it's so important to get ahead in the count.
Ahoy! No balls. One strike.
Here we go.
Ball one. One ball. No strike. Ball two.
We just got to locate that sinker. Ooh, ugly swing on the cutter, though. We'll take that.
Two. No ball. Two strikes.
I mean, Young seems to really want that sweeper. We throw it 3 times in a row, and we finally get the punchy, but another runner scores. I mean, only 65 hit per 9. Get a fastball down the middle. Like, that could not be more down the middle. That one, though, giving a ride out to right. Off the wall. .387 to the wall. More of that, please.
Ball. 1-0. That's a ball. 2-0's the count.
There it is. That's why we traded for him. This might actually be like one of the best trades that we've made so far in this series. Not really a highly touted guy. We started him at 18 in his sophomore season, hitting .280. Leads the team in hits.
Ball 3.
That is a really sneaky pickup.
That's a ball. Take your base.
A really good at bat there to work a walk.
Ball.
Look at that. 5.6 WAR for Garrett Hampson, 4th in the American League.
Ball.
A lot of that because of his defensive abilities.
Ball.
And I think we're taking probably these next 2 pitches, especially with Jazz up. We're late on 94, really? Okay. Garrett Hampson gives that one a ride. Wow. That one really close to a 3-run shot. Check swing, we didn't go. No! No way. You can see from the bottom left where his bat was. He did not go around.
Ball, no.
It's really unfortunate. Oh, Jazz, come on, man. That's really tough. Get a bad call from the umpire, and then Jazz just misses on a fastball down the middle.
No. Ball 2.
Let's see if we can get Michael Garcia on the sweeper. Get him to chase. He offered at it. Try and get a little bit farther outside the plate, though.
Full count.
Oh, but he didn't go around there? Cool.
Hard 3.
Beautiful cutter. And now the Kansas City Royals All-Star. Well, maybe not an All-Star. I don't know if he's an All-Star or not, but superstar Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wants nothing to do with those off-speed inside and away.
Hard.
But we got him on a fastball, absolutely dotted.
Inside. That's a strike.
I was really worried about that one. Yeah. That's not where you want to put a changeup.
Ball 2. 2-2.
And that's not where you want to put a fastball. What I said in the beginning of the game, the thing we need to see with Gannon is he just has to locate better. Fastball, we're trying to put it up in the zone, and he just throws it right down the heart of the plate. Just cannot do that.
Ball 1.
Get a really ugly swing on that sweeper. Let's go with the hard inside cutter and see if he swings at that. He wants it. Okay, he's swinging at everything. Maybe we can bury a changeup.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Max Kepler gets on. Got to finish these outs, man.
Ball one. One ball, no strike. Ball two. Two balls, one strike. No, you beat it.
Tough.
Ball. 3-1.
All right. Hit hard, but doesn't hurt us. But still, giving up 1 run an inning is not going to be a recipe for success. We've put together some good at-bats on our end, but just haven't really got rewarded for it. Cleveland's on a tear, so we fall to third. I mean, we knew that because we lost 2 of 3 against them.
Hey, ride. Out. Ball.
Is that one going to land? Nope. Center fielder is just too fast.
Ball inside.
Oh, another unproductive inning. Man. We're swinging at strikes in the zone. We're getting good timing. Just got to keep doing that.
1-0.
Excuse me. We need Jonathan Cannon to throw strikes.
Out.
Unfortunately, when he has thrown strikes, they've been right down the middle. And has gotten hammered. There we go.
He's out.
But looking good so far. 2 ground balls.
Yeah. 0-1. Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gannon just really needs that pitch that he can just reliably locate. It's just like really the thing that I think is really missing most from his game. What a snag. All right, bailed out by the defense. Finally get to a ground ball. Leave a runner on. Facing off in the 5th versus Woods Richardson. I don't even want to say he's pitched particularly well. He's allowed some walks. He's definitely missed his spot at times. But is getting out of it. Finally get one with Kyle Teal. A 1-out single. I mean, what was it? The game versus the Twins, we were down 4-0. 3-0, something like that. And then put up 4 in a single inning and then kept building from there. We can do that.
1-0.
Just got to keep putting together good at-bats.
Ball, no.
Just like that. Colson Montgomery with a 2-run shot. An absolute blast. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pack your bags. Next stop, Pound Town. And we're right back in this one. We knew it was coming. Like I said, Woods Richardson not pitched particularly well. That one hit 419 feet for Colson Montgomery.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good offer there from Ollie. Inside slider, but pulled foul.
2.
Tough call.
No, that's a ball.
Exceptional take.
Ball 3. Full count.
Ground out to for Ollie.
He's out.
But once again, just working good at bats. Doing the best we can.
Ball. Ball.
Can't believe Garrett Hampson only hitting 186 versus lefties.
Ball.
Jazz has now broken 30 home runs. Might set a career high in home runs. Great snag by Bobby Witt, but damage done. Colson Montgomery with the 2-run blast. Gets us on the board. 7-3 in our last 10. God, versus the Mariners, 11 runs, 12 runs, 11 versus the Twins. Now let's see if we can get Cannon to just
No.
get us through. Has gone back-to-back innings, scoreless, and I mean a great play by Garrett Hampson to dig that one out. But Jacob Young with 93 speed. Just really hard to leg that one out.
Drive. No balls. 1 strike.
But I think we got a double play, and we do. Beautiful. Really tough to get a double play on a guy with 93 speed like that, but right to David Fry, on to Hampson, and then back to Fry.
Hurry.
Tough call from Blue.
That's down. Ball 2.
I mean, sinker changeup combo is really tough to hit against. We got a strike on a high ball earlier. Make Bobby Witt think about it a little bit. He offers at the sweeper. Let's really bend it outside the plate. See if he... No, that's not a competitive pitch. We'll go with the hard inside fastball. We get a pop-up. Beautiful inning from Jonathan Cannon. He gets through 5. I think his energy's running a bit low. So we'll get up Eder and Gibbet. Yeah. And now we're facing James MacArthur. Power sinker, curveball, slider, and a four-seamer.
Ball. Push. 1-1. Ball 2. Outside.
All right. Are we going to get a challenge pitch at 3-1? We do. Good timing again from Jazz on a sinker low in the zone. Swings right through it. Gets all one there. MacArthur takes 93 to the stomach. And then casually walks over and picks up the baseball. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. I do crunches. That was easy. Light work. He's going to stay in the game. Stone offering at the first pitch. Slider left in the middle of the plate. Not a bad swing. Or at least not a bad pitch to offer at.
Ball. No.
$85-mile-an-hour curveball is actually kind of fast for a curve. We're a little bit behind.
3 balls. 1 strike.
That one hit pretty well, but caught. All right. I got an Amazon package that was just delivered to the door. I'm going to go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Back to it. We're going to give Cannon the sixth. 2 consecutive innings without allowing a run. And a 1 pitch out to start the 6th. We definitely will not bring him in for the 7th. But I want to give him an opportunity to wrap this one up and get a win. Well, he won't get a win because we're losing, but... Oh, God. Cutter left up. Hit hard. But no damage done. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What were you barking at? Ooh, something's got you so excited. Yes. Yes. My dog coming in, just tail going like crazy. Wow. Great call, Blue.
Ball.
Come on, Massey. I know you want this high fastball. Got a piece. Wow. How in the world do you pop that pitch up? Got an ugly swing. Soft contact. We'll take it. But that'll be it for Cannon. He gave it a good go. Goes 6, allowing 3. Not the worst outing. Looking ahead, actually, like lefty seems to be the way to go. So we're going to bring in Eder. Feels kind of weird bringing in a starter in the 7th.
No.
But we really need to use our matchups.
Ball. 2-2.
4 pitches, not a single swing from Ruiz yet. There's a slider. We had a pitch early.
1-0. Ball 2. No, that's a ball.
Okay. I mean, we're not swinging. Unless this thing is just piped down the middle. Thought it was a fastball. Ended up being a sinker. Would have been a strike either way, most likely. Oh my God.
Full count.
Look at that pitch location. Brutal.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. No, outside.
Don't know why players cannot hit the high fastball in this game. Oh, that one's hit hard, but just a moonshot. Tough. Having a little bit of haunting flashbacks here. If you watched last stream, we got absolutely mollywopped by Kansas City with Jake Eder on the mound. He only lasted 2 innings. I mean, I don't have to throw for me anything. He's swinging at everything way out of the zone.
That's foul.
There we go. Love to see it.
Ball. 1-0.
Oh my goodness. That's not what we needed. David Fry can't make the play. It's a 1-out single.
Ha!
Good lefty-lefty matchup, though.
Ball 1. Runner! Ball.
Come on, Teal.
2-1.
Got him. Atta boy. The gunny behind the plate. Just beautiful throw and tag. Come on, Eder. Put him down. There it is. Good inning for Eder. A little bit of revenge after getting absolutely shelled in his last start versus the Royals. All right, Kevin Kelly. What do we need for our bullpen? Definitely not lefty. Let's get Gibbet in. We'll warm up Pache in case we need to move to a lefty. What do we got? Sinker, sweeper, cutter, fastball. Oh, a gift from the heavens. And we're just a little late on it. Colson Montgomery trying to get his second home run of the game. Just late.
Ball. No.
How do you miss that?
Finish him.
Thought we had a check swing. I did not think he went around there at all, but that'd be the game.
Right. No balls. 2 strikes. High. 3.
Holy swing, Batman. Jacob Young goes down flailing at the inside fastball.
Ball inside. That's a ball. No.
Unfortunate call. Give it, maybe asking where the strike zone is.
Hey. 3-1. Ball 4, first base.
It's tough. Got to be really careful with Bobby Witt. That is...
Ha! 0-2.
Run Ruiz. Okay.
Ball 1.
How do you make contact there? What in the world were you looking for? There we go. All right. The bullpen did its job. Now we need 1 run to keep it going. And it's Lucas Erceg. We have hit a walk-off homer off of him before. Last season. But he's got really nasty stuff. Jazz can't hit a sinker. That's 3 sinkers, 3 good timing swings. Yeah, I guess his cold zone's just at the bottom of the plate. I guess that's playing a factor here.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stone, you got to wear that one, buddy. I'm sorry, man. We need a base runner. Tough call. That one's not going to get through.
He's out. Ball.
Got lucky on that call. That's not a pitch we're going to really be able to do much with. Slider left up. We just can't sit back on it long enough.
2-2.
I mean, that's a dot. I'm not sure what the timing was, but it didn't really matter. Absolutely painted. Gosh. Really tough game. Only 3 hits. Not a bad start from Cannon. 7 hits allowed. No walks. Not a lot of like hard hit balls. Just a lot of singles that got through the infield. I mean, Kansas City is a really good team. I would anticipate they're going to go really deep into the playoffs. But there's our game. We are 500. And like I said, depending on how we sim out, we maybe play a game versus Seattle or the Rangers. All right. 11-game hitting streak on the line. And that is why we're being brought in and not because we are down 1. We're going to play this moment just to see, not for the hit streak, but just to see if we can try and win this game. Facing Urseg again.
Ball 1, no strike.
.102 painted away. Wow.
Two to count.
Atta boy. That's how you get on base. Why is Brian Ramos in the game? Because he's amazing. He gets a single somehow. Okay. What am I talking about? Yeah, he's like, yeah, of course, yeah. Come on, Gary Hampson.
Finish him.
And Hampson goes down looking. I don't know why we would not get the moment to just play the moment and not for the player. That's a little annoying. But it is what it is. That be the game. We split the series versus Kansas City. 3rd in the division. 2 games back of the wild card. Blue Jays are a game and a half. And the Guardians. We don't have any more divisional games. And we got to take on the Braves. Houston we can beat. Boston's tough. This is just a really tough schedule. Let's see what we do versus Atlanta. My gosh, my nose itches. And we sweep Atlanta. Okay. Guardians keep pace. Series versus Houston. We win games 1 and 2. Montgomery has an 11-game hit streak. I mean, I don't care about that. I want to play the moment. We're just going to simulate it, and we lose. We're 79 and... Oh my gosh, the Guardians lost 2. We're tied up. We're in the wild card. See how we do against Boston. We won 2. 81-75. We're in the wild card. Next team up is the Rangers, who are 5 games behind. Let's see how the series versus Seattle goes. We win 1 of 3. Still tied with Cleveland. Still in the wild card. We lose back-to-back game versus the Rangers. But we're still tied with the Guardians. I think we're secured. I don't think we don't have a chance just because the Blue Jays were 4 games ahead. Oh, we did it. We did it. For the first time in 4 years since this rebuild, we are going to the playoffs. We finished the season 83-79, and we made the postseason as a wild card team. We're playing the Royals, a team that we really struggle against. First round of the postseason. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we're going to win this series versus Kansas City. We're just being honest. But we have made the playoffs. And it turns out that hope was warranted. We'll take a look at the stats for all the players, see how we finished. And then we'll end the stream here. And we will take on the Royals probably tomorrow and see how we fare in the playoffs. John Means with 2 shutouts and 2 complete games is the major league leader in shutouts and complete games. That's awesome. Garrett Hampson was 8th in the American League in batting average. But imagine if he would have actually hit lefties this year. That's a huge regression. That's unbelievable. Jazz was up here as well, top 20. Had a career high in home runs with 36. Drove in 95. Walks a little down, strikeouts a little bit up, but 38 doubles, 2 triples, almost 20 more hits than last year. Finished with an average of 277, on base at 330, and slugged 532 for an OPS at 863, and a WAR of 4.9. Finally, I would say he's worth the $27 million we're paying him. And a big progression. Power versus righties goes up by a lot. Contact goes up versus lefties. All right, so we got 2 guys in the top 20 in hits. Jazz and Garrett. Jazz top 10 in the American League in doubles. Garrett Hampson with some triples. Jazz was actually top 10 as well in home runs. And probably RBIs. David Fry and Jazz both at number 11. Ruiz with 25 stolen bags is tied for 6th. And David Fry, 84 walks. Garrett Hampson was 14th on base percentage at 355. And Jazz slugging .532 is top 5 in the American League. And should be up here. Yep, top 10 in OPS. John Means was a top 5 in wins. He's continuing to progress, even at 34. He's going to be a free agent next year. I think we'll probably try and re-sign him. Was our one standout pitching. Drew Thorpe had 11 wins, continues to progress at 27. We still got him for 3 more years or 2 more years after this one. The hit per 9 at 96. Like, you got to think he's going to have a huge year. Definitely a down year from last year. But still, a 3.54 year ERA and a 1.22 whip is not bad at all. Had a pitching WAR of 1. It's not bad. Kate Smith ended up 11th in saves. John Means, top 5 in ERA. Top 3 in home runs allowed. Number 1 in shutouts. We don't really have many high strikeout guys. Noah Schultz actually ended in the top 20 with 155. And so yeah, I think we'd be kind of foolish not to bring him back. Let's take a look through the roster and kind of see who made some impact, who got better, who got worse. We already looked at Drew Thorpe, our number 1 rated pitcher. Bryce Wilson, finished the year strong-ish, but still pitched 20 less innings and had almost the same amount of hits. Gave up, let's see, was that 13 more runs than last year? Gave up 7 more home runs, but struck out the same amount of batters in 20 less innings. Still had a WAR of 1.4. Noah Schultz, tough sophomore year. Pitched 159 innings, though. Was the start of the entire year. 4.92 ERA and a 1.4 whip. Not great, but still a WAR of 1.9, which feels weird, but the K rate continues to climb. I mean, he's going to be a solid guy for us for a while. We got him under contract for the next 3 years. Feel good about that. Hagen Smith got some time. No, he didn't. The only problem is I think the AAA guys, we don't get to see their stats, but we'll just kind of see how they progress. Jake Eder continues to get better somehow. Has his worst year in 3 years. Still a WAR of 1.2. I don't get it, but I mean, we'll probably continue to use him just because he's not horrible. But definitely might be looking to upgrade starting position. Derpy's getting close to MLB ready. Let's take a look at some of our younger guys. Manuel Mitre, who we drafted in year 2 in round 3, at 22 years of age, is up to a 75 overall. It's getting better. A few more years, he'll be ready. How about Jaime Rodriguez? Goes up to a 72 overall. The walk per 9. The pitching clutch is abysmal. But I'm really curious to see how he progresses. He doesn't give up walks. He doesn't give up home runs. So we'll see. Salvatore Castro and Luis Lugo make progression. All right, so Cade Smith, we trade for him. We have arbitration next year, so we still have a year of team control. Progressed a lot, but still 5 blown saves to 41 opportunities, 44 opportunities. Not great, but posted a career low ERA, almost a career low. Jimenez was dreadful. I don't know. I don't know. Just feel like every time we used him, he just absolutely blew it. Ben Joyce kind of sucks. Just gave up too many home runs. Negative WAR player. Pache was nice again, though. 34, still improving. Probably look to sign him for another year. All right, how about some of our young guys? Marcelo Mesa, we drafted in year 1. He's now 25. Has a 94 hit per 9. The pitching clutch is not good, but we might look to bring him up relatively soon. We'll see. Uriarte, who we've had, he might actually get a shot as a starter. Not bad. We're going to move him to a starter. And that makes him an 80 overall as a starter. So he might look to get some time. Who else we got down here? Baroa. Could be a starter in the future. Let's make him a starter too. What does that make him? Puts him at a 76 overall. Who else we got? All right, some of our young guys. Art Harrington, decent progression. Murph starting to decline at 33. I don't know if we'll bring him back. He pitched reasonably effectively. All right, now for the position players. This is huge because for the first time in this entire series, we finally had some offense. And Kyle Teal had a pretty solid year. Improved from last year, only 10 home runs. But the on base was up over like 320. OPS at 682 is not bad. WAR of 3. Edgar Quero continues to get better, but still not quite the hitter, the on-base stuff. He's only 24, so we'll see. Henry Davis still is a solid backup. Corey Lee actually made some big jumps this year, so if there's injury, he can do okay. And then Daniel Susick, who we got via trade, made some jumps as well. So we got some good depth, actually, at catcher. Feel pretty good about that. Villar having a great season. Well, maybe not great, but much improved. Already beat his home run total in half the at-bats. Average on base, slugging across the board up. Struck out way less. Was a positive WAR player. Walk rate up. K rate about the same. And doubled his home run rate, but injured for 4 to 5 months, so he didn't get to finish the season. Jazz, who we've already covered, just monster year. 36 homers, almost 100 RBIs. Renifo, he's 31. Just didn't really hit particularly well. On base was up. Slugging down. Kind of an average year. We'll have a decision to make with him. We still have him for 3 more years, though. Some of our young guys making progress. Third base, we traded for David Fry, who regressed a lot. That average way down to 244, far cry from his last 2 years. On base still played pretty high, slugging okay, but just a down year overall. We were looking for a bounce back year from him, but he played his part. And then Brian Ramos made some big strides. +5 versus left contact versus lefties, plus power. He'll probably be a full-time bench bat for us next year. Garrett Hampson, who we got for 1 more year, had a pretty good year for us. I mean, the defense is still outrageous. The speed, we never really tried to bunt with him, but if he hits lefties, if he hit lefties at all, his average is probably like 320, and his on base goes up probably close to 400. Like, that would have been a monster year. But really struggled. Colson Montgomery had a true breakout year. 400 at bats, hit 16 home runs, 70 RBIs, average on base slugging up across the board. OPS at 760, or of 1.8. He's looking to be an everyday starter, but will certainly be at the major league level next year. We got Scotty Salas, who we drafted last year. Saw time at AA and AAA. Crushed lefties, it looks like. Love to see that. JJ Weatherholt, 25, only 71 overall. Has a long way to go. Jolks, man, what a guy. Defense was good. We saw him made some kind of weird bonehead plays at times, but he continues to progress, gets a little better versus righties, still has good pop, decent clutch rating. Had a career year. Hit 267, on base over 330, OPS at 734. Definitely a career high by a wide margin. 10 homers. We have arbitration. And then Azokar progressed a little bit. He saw, he was out with injury, had an okay season. Herb Merced, looking good. Defense is coming along. Power's coming up, just progressing across the board. He's looking really good for 18 years old. Antone Perez as well looks pretty solid. Alec Thomas, hit lefties, but a down year. He's still young. We still have some team control. Ruiz would have, tough to see him regress versus lefties, but makes up for it a little bit because of the +5 contact versus righties. The discipline goes up. The clutch continues to climb. First year, his on base is over 300. OPS over 700, so a huge year for him. But I want him to be like a true leadoff guy. I mean, when you look back in 2023, he had 67 stolen bases for the A's. Like, that's what I'm looking for out of him. Solid WAR player. Defense is getting to be like just slightly above average. So kind of hit or miss, but we'll see. Braden Montgomery progressed really, really well. +9 contact versus lefties is huge. And then Stone Garrett. Picked him up at a free agency, re-signed him, and he had a big year. Hit 313, 370 on base with a 495 slug. Hit 17 home runs. He was awesome. Love to see that. He's definitely a guy that I'm really happy that we found. And then behind him, Ricky Ollie. I mean, what a season. Second year, he's only 19. Still has like 5 more overall to grow for his potential. Strikeouts was way up though, which is not ideal, but average was up. On base, the same. Slugging, the same. Negative WAR player, my ass. Has 66 RBIs and 12 home runs. Like, I know his defense isn't great, but he's a guy I'm excited about. And just a really under the radar. All right. So that's the stats. That's the roster. We finally made the playoffs. I don't think we won any awards, but we'll take a look. Aaron Judge wins MVP, hits 48 dingers. Cy Young goes to Tarek Skubal. 17 wins, 2.65 ERA, and 180 Ks. Batting title goes to William Contreras, hitting .333 with 24 homers. Griffin Jacks wins Reliever of the Year. Rookie of the Year is Jack Caglione. 27 home runs as a 25-year-old. Pretty good. David Fry wins a Gold Glove at third base. So no all-star appearance, but solid defensive guy. Garrett, runner-up for a Gold Glove at short behind Bobby Witt and Anthony Volpe, which is weird. We saw him made so many incredible plays. Jazz, second for a Silver Slugger at second. 36 home runs, 95 ribbies. And that's it. But we saw a lot of progression from a lot of our young guys. We have 6 pitchers that are 80 plus overall. And 4 of these guys are under 30. Like, our rotation should be set for a while. We just need these guys to take the step forward. It's really disappointing with Bryce Wilson, but he finished the season strong. We still have him for 2 more years. So I'm still optimistic about his future. But that'll be it. So tomorrow's stream, we'll take on Kansas City. If we lose, then we'll go to the then we'll do the off season. If we win, then we'll start the next series. But that'll be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Having a blast, and it's nice that we finally took the leap. We finally have a season above 500 and finally make the playoffs. I now have secured a GM rating of B. Nice. All right, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.